Alright, hey, welcome back to ESGN Radio here, and right now we're getting ready to talk about some local action. Of course, the playoffs are going to be coming up here really soon here, another 2-3 more weeks, and of course everyone is wanting to know what is going on with the Packers, as Omaha South Packers played a game last week against the Bombers 28-7, and what a game that was for them. Decent night there for Myles. He threw for 30 for 58 in that game, 474 yards. He had 2 passing touchdowns, but what the thing that ruined the night here for this young man was the 6 interceptions in that game. The game in 2, of course, he threw 5 just a couple weeks ago in a game, and now this I think it was last week he threw 5. So this is now 2 weeks in a row he's thrown 5 or more interceptions in a game. So far, now looking at his numbers here, he's thrown 204 out of 311 passes this season. That's about 65% of his passes completed here. Of course, Myles has been getting a lot of offers from different places. If you guys have been following his YouTube series and stuff like that, and information on him, he's having a pretty good time. Again, he's still getting some pretty good schools here. He got a lot of SEC, a lot of Pac-12 schools looking at him, and of course Nebraska looking at him. And he still got some pretty good offers out there. His attitude on the field has gotten better from the previous weeks. Him and his coach still have some issues with the passing, which I kind of agree with Myles in some cases here. He's throwing that many passes in the game. It's kind of ridiculous. It's just some bad play calling on the coach's part here. But at the same time, it is Myles' job to execute those calls, even if they are ridiculous. But Myles has thrown 21 touchdown passes, 16 interceptions, more interceptions this year than he has combined his last 2 years as the starting QB. So that's if you think about that, because I think his first 2, even his freshman year, he passed. He only had 3 interceptions at this point in the season. So, yeah, I definitely say it's a play calling here. And I think also, too, maybe the pressure of it all is kind of getting to him. But 30 carries on the ground, 334 yards on the ground, 2 rushing touchdowns here so far for the season. Right now, we got Jamie Roberts in the studio here. He is the beat reporter for the Packers and a couple other high school teams around the area. Jamie, what is going on with Myles? When's the last time you got a chance to talk to him and whatnot? Oh, okay. Actually, I got a chance to talk to Coach Johnson, and I also got a chance to talk to Matt Marvel, his older brother, and they were both saying that this young man is going through some difficult time right now in his life. He's got a big decision to make on what he needs to do for his collegiate career coming up. Matt, of course, has been working with him. Matt's been up here a couple times now. Coming up here the last 2 or 3 weeks, working with his passing ability. He's also been working with working with the quarterback coach there at the school. So there's been just a lot of things going on with him. And I think the main issue is just the pressure. This young man's been put underneath the microscope here, because what his brother's done. His brother's played on a high level, on the highest levels you could possibly play football in the NFL, and not to mention playing in his career in Canada. Matt, had a very successful career. He helped his team get to a couple playoff games in the NFL, and also, especially in Canada there too. came up short in the Canadian championship up there 2 seasons ago, but he's playing on a high caliber. I think a lot of people are expecting his little brother to play even on a higher level. A lot of people are saying that he has a better arm strength and better, especially mobility, than Matt. And I see that on the field. But I think it's just the young man just really right now just taking, just trying to see how to deal with this issue of being in the public eye, and of course having a brother like Matt. Okay, and you got some news on some suspended players for the Thunderbirds coming up for this week. Yes, some of the players that are going to be suspended. There are 8 of the 11 players on the offensive side of the ball, and 5 of the 11 for the defensive side of the ball were arrested and were handed minors in possession for alcohol this past week. So those players will not start. So majority of their looks like majority of their sophomores and a couple of their juniors will be in this game. Coach Sampson for the Thunderbirds, he said that he may even throw some freshmen in there. Right now they're currently 0-6 for the season, and he's just at a loss right now. He's not having a really good successful season, and with this now being the case here, this just really is. A lot of people are saying there's a lot of chaos on that team right now, with with this happening now, and not to mention Coach Sampson just not really having control of the team. There's a good chance that he could be fired at some point here, probably towards the if they don't win this game here coming up this coming week. All right, thank you so much, Jamie, and we'll get back to you here in just a bit. We're going to take a quick time out here, and we're going to pay some bills here, and we'll get into more of some local football. And of course, we'll talk about what's going to be happening this weekend in the college scene. Got a big college, big game here for Nebraska coming up. We'll talk about that. All more coming up here as we return here on ESGNet Radio. Hey YouTubers, and welcome back to another episode here today on ESGNet, as we're back here for some more Road to Glory with Miles Marvel here on NCAA Football 14. And today is episode 8, and we're going to be in week 7 action as we'll be taking on Bellevue West in this game here today. They are currently 0-6, and as you heard in the intro of this video here today, they had some issues with some players being suspended because they were caught drinking at a party, I believe at a outside of town. I believe it was one of the team members had a family has a farm, and they had a party in a barn, barn party. I guess at least that's what we used to call it when I was growing up. As you take a look here, the recruiting board currently for Myles, and some of the games or some of the teams that are looking at him for potentially being their quarterback for next season. And of course, we see there's a lot of Pac-12 schools in there, a couple of Big Ten, a couple of Big 12 schools also in there. But yeah, Bellevue, the Thunderbirds will be playing a lot of their sophomores, a couple juniors, and if need be, their freshmen in this game here today. So they're 0-6 going into this game. Coach Sampson for the Thunderbirds have had a year as they have not been playing too well when it comes to issues of the team. So that is definitely going to be a concern here for them, and of course, and also for Marvel, as he's got to take on this team regardless, no matter what. So far, looking pretty good here in this first drive. Of course, last week in the game against the Bombers, they won 28-7, but had just a really bad showing there. He had 6 interceptions that kind of ruined the night. They did get the win, and of course, if you've seen it, there's some bad play calling from the coach. There were times where they should have been running the ball, but instead, the coach was calling pass plays here. And that's one thing I just wish that once we get into the college portion of this, I'm hoping there'll be better play calling, or maybe even so, hopefully we can open up the playbook. And I know you have to work on that, work on your trust with the coach of, working on what calls you can call and whatnot. So at this point right now, we're just kind of just going with, at least in the storyline here for this, is the coach is just making some ridiculous calls. But in some ways, I guess he's just trying to show what Myles can do as a QB for this team. Right now, he has 21 touchdowns for the season as he's trying to get away from this run there and try to get the first, and he does so there. Nice job. But yeah, he has 21 touchdowns and 16 interceptions, and he has this is the most interceptions he's had in his high school career. His freshman year when he started, was surprising enough, he got only 3. Last year it was only just a couple there. He had 4. Both his 4 and 2. Both his sophomore year and his junior year, 4 interceptions apiece there. So this one is just kind of difficult and for him, and with the idea of him trying to go to, he has a great shot here going to nice university. Of course, pressure from his dad. His dad wants to go into Nebraska just like his brother did. He has a lot on his plate as he's taking off here, and he's going to go in for the touchdown, as that's going to be a 9-yard rushing touchdown for him, and that puts him on the board. That's now going to make it now his 3rd rushing touchdown for the season, and the Packers are finally on the board. So, a lot of people are thinking that this should be a game that, he should be bulldozing this team. Because, like I said, they're playing a lot of their younger underclassmen here. As we'll see, that one's going to be picked off by Martin. And Martin is going to get the first turnover of the day here for the Thunderbirds on that throw from Marvel. So, Thunderbirds go down the field, but they only score 3 points. So it's now a 7-6 ball game. As nice pass there to Ostrander, as he'll get in there and get out of bounds there quickly, but does get the first. We'll see what Marvel can do here with this 1st and 10, as he's going to again throw there over to the right-hand side. And another great catch there from Craig, as he is 13 on the play. As we'll see there, first downs are pretty even with 6 apiece. But yeah, Marvel, of course, he's in the top. He's in the ESPN Youth 150. And he's cracked open. He's now inside the top 100. And, a lot of people, a lot of buzz around him for this upcoming year. A lot of people are saying that they could see him going to Nebraska like his brother. Of course, we all know that, that he does not want to take that direction. He's kind of a guy that trails his own path and kind of go to different beat of the drum. And there you see a great pass there, 48-yard throw there from Marvel, and that's going to be a touchdown there for the Packers, as they now put 2 scores on the board here. They got it now 14-6. So they're back out here with 7:02 left here in the second quarter. As you'll see, Marvel here throwing this one off his back foot there. Nice throw there, and a lot of SEC schools. Of course, he has a lot of Pac-12 schools, and I kind of see him going to a Pac-12 school. I don't know which one per se. I was thinking maybe. I mean, if I had to pick a Pac-12 school, I would say probably like Oregon State. Wyoming is for some reason it's just kind of. I mean, I know that's not a Pac-12 school, but I think that'd be a good school where he wants to go to a school that he knows he can get. He'll get a starting position off very quickly. He doesn't have to wait a year because he wants to go in there and get things going here for that school. He's also been thinking about going the junior college route. I know his dad is, at least that was mentioned during a little family discussion. Yeah, of course, his dad was not too happy about that decision. But it's a little cheaper. You can get your gen eds out of the way. I know from my personal experience of going to college, I've done that myself. I went to a junior college first to get my general education out of the way, and then eventually went on to a 4-year school to where eventually I did graduate and get my degree. We'll see Marvel here now throwing this one, and that one was tipped there, and they're going to go 4th and 4. We'll see if they're going to kick a field goal, and they do so. So 17-6 now, as there's 3:48 left here in the first half. Marvel's going to drop deep in the pocket there, throwing this one up there. That's going to be a catch there, and that is going to be a first down, 25 yards on that reception. Nice play, as they're now inside the 20. So here they are, I believe, at the 15-yard line here, 1st and 10. Marvel, he's looking, and he's looking like he's going to go for the end zone, but Martin again gets the pick, and now Marvel's now going to have to chase him down, but he can't. Martin could take this one back for a pick six, but he does not. He finally gets pushed out, and Myles there is not happy about that whatsoever, as he was trying his best to make sure that the defender did not take that one back on him. So they scored another 3 points, as they're just cannot get down the field here, and that's, like I said, it's going to be an issue for them here tonight, as the Thunderbirds don't really have a lot of their guys on the field. I believe 8 of the 11 on the offense were given MIPs, and of course the school and the principal and the superintendent and the school board had to suspend those students, along with 5 others from the defense. 5 defensive players there were also there at that party, and as far as I know, they did not give out the names because the kids are minors, but they were all cited MIPs. If you don't know what that is, it's minors in possession. Not to mention, nice hit there from the defender, but Marvel losing a yard there, so that's a sack, as Jackson gets a hold of him there. But yeah, they're going to have to have a court appearance, of course, and pay probably some fines. Maybe even some community service will be put upon them, as Marvel's going down for the first down. Nice run there from him, as he's now trying to get back and try to put up another 7 points on the board here. But it happened just on, I believe it was last weekend. So they've been suspended. They're going to be suspended for the next 2 weeks now. At least talking to some of the officials from the Bellevue West high school there. They will be suspended, and they will have to, of course, miss their last 2 weeks. I mean, I believe they'll miss their senior game, which will be coming up here very soon. So, a lot of people were hoping, when that news was about, a lot of people were hoping that this was going to be a good game or an easy game here for Marvel, but so far it has not been. They have not really been running up a score, as Sam Morgan gets in front of that one there, and that is going to be an incomplete pass to stop by Morgan there on that play. So Marvel here now 3rd and 10 with just 20 seconds left here in the first half. Marvel's looking. No, he cannot find nobody. He's going to go ahead and take this one himself. And he's going to be shy of just 3 yards there for the first down. So they're going to decide to go for it here on 4th and 3. Why not? There's only 15 seconds left. And the Thunderbirds haven't really been able to get into the end zone here today. But that's going to be a tip ball, and that's going to be an incomplete pass. And that is going to be a turnover on downs, as they have 11 seconds left to go down the field. So they do end up going down the field for no, they do not go down the field for another field goal. But it's 17-9, and they couldn't do nothing on their drive to start the game. So we'll see what we can do here on this one as we get here in the third quarter. Marvel drops back in the pocket here. He's going to scramble, trying to get away there. And, oh, that was another dangerous throw there. As Gerard Jackson just pretty much everywhere on this field here tonight. As that one's going to be batted away. So now go to a 2nd and 10 for Marvel. As Marvel here drops back in the pocket. He's going to do a little scramble. His lineman gets in his way, but he gets away from, get out of that. Goes down the field, and he's going to bounce out of bounds. As he does get enough there for the first. So now Marvel's now calling an audible here. Looks like he's going to try go to the running game here. Wouldn't be surprised if he calls his own number here. He's going to get this to Alex Howell. And he'll get 2 yards on that run there. So nice job there. Change up the play. We're seeing a defense that he didn't really care for. Or defense maybe he could manipulate there. So 2nd and 8. Marvel calling some audibles here. Maybe change up some routes on some guys. Marvel here is going to scramble, and he's going to take off here. He's going to go down the field. He's got the 10, or near the 10. I believe they're going to take him down at the 12. And that's going to be a huge first down for the Packers. 6:18 left here in the third quarter. 1st and 10. Just near the 10. See what Marvel is going to do this time, and maybe this time they're going to keep the ball in the ground, and they do so as Alex gets caught there. Loss of 2. And it's going to be a 2nd and 12. So now we go to a 3rd and 8. We try to see what they'll be able to do here. As we'll see a change of a play here now. Marvel here drops back in the pocket, throws to the left-hand side, throws to his best buddy, his best pal, his bro, Michael Westbecker. And Westbecker will get the catch, but not enough to get the first down or get into the end zone. So they'll be forced to kick a field goal. 20-9 now. As we'll see Marvel here, pump fakes here, takes off, and he's going to run for a gain of 7. As he has over now 102 yards now on the ground. 2nd and 3. See what Marvel can do. Again, throwing this one this time to his tight end Westbecker. And Westbecker will get 7 on the play. Just enough there for the first down. So we'll see if you can see any more opportunities now here. They haven't really made a defense here is doing a pretty decent job. Keep not letting the Thunderbirds, of course, score here. They've only given up 9 points. It's 3 field goals. And we'll see if Marvel, of course, people want to see if they can run up the score here today. A lot of Packers fans were saying that this was a freshman team pretty much, and that there was not much experience for them. And they're 0-6. We need to take advantage of this and have a great game here. But you can't underestimate those players out there from the other team. Because this is a good chance now they can try to take over and maybe get that starting position for next year. Unfortunately, they don't have their team out there, even though their team's been 0-6 for the whole year. Because the Thunderbirds, have not been playing really well this year. But you want your best out there. You want fellow, your upperclassmen out there. If they can be out there. And unfortunately, they just can't because of the alcohol issue with them at that party last weekend. You see a pass there, and they're trying to get that one in the end zone there, but just not going to be enough as they do get 4 on the play. So, see here, 2nd and goal. 2 minutes left here in the third. Marvel here, calling an audible. See what's going to be put in this situation. He's got a man in motion. And again, just making sure the guys get their blocking assignments, and they're going to hand this one off to Alex. And Alex Howell will get in there, and that will be a touchdown. Nice job, and now puts them now at a 27-9 ball game. So an 18-point lead. See here, what we can do. As we're underneath our shadow of our own goalpost here, we'll see Hassan gets in there. Oh, he breaks it. Oh no, it's fumbled, but it's recovered there from a fellow wide receiver, and they do get the first. So nice job, way to keep his eyes on his fellow teammate there, making sure seeing a fallen teammate drop the ball there and picking it up, helping us get that first down. Marvel now is going to scramble here on this 1st and 10. He's going to go down the field, and he's going to get shoestring tackle there at the 33-yard line for the first down. So we go into the 4th quarter, and we'll see how this 4th quarter will shape up here for us. 27-9. Marvel here is going to drive back, and he's going to get caught there as he's trying to look down the field here and just took too long. And that's going to be a loss of 2 on that play. So 2nd and 2 now from Marvel. Defense would love to get back at him again as Marvel drops back deep in the pocket there. Throws that one to Sierra, and that is going to be a catch, and that's going to be a first down. So 1st and 10 there for the Packers as they are doing a good job there. Gio just really stepping up here in these last couple of games now. So 1st and 10 after that big play. Marvel now here, he can't find nobody. He's going to go ahead and scramble here, and no, he pump fakes it. Shouldn't have done that. He should just went ahead and just ran that one. That's going to be a bad loss there of 5 on the play as we go now to a 2nd and 15. And of course, we want to make sure this is a positive drive here as Westbecker gets the catch, and they do get the first. 16 there on for Westbecker, and he gets the first down. Of course, that's a name that we have not seen in the end zone just yet here today, but give it time. Still have about 6:30 left here in this one. You could easily see that tight end get in there and make a touchdown. So we'll see play action here. Marvel throwing this one up there to Westbecker, and Westbecker gets the catch and gets out of bounds. 22 yards on the play for the first. So 1st and 10 after that big play action play there. From Marvel to Westbecker. And we'll hand this one off to Alex Howell. And that is going to be a gain of 8 on the play. Put him at 2nd and 2. 2nd and 2, 5:43 left here in the 4th. Just trying to wear down this clock as much as possible as this one just pretty much got away now here for the Packers. The Packers have been playing really good football here, along with their defense really stepping up here today. And again, another first down there on the ground for Alex Howell. So now here we go now, 1st and 10. See what Marvel can do. Yes, he is trying his best, trying to milk this clock as much as possible here. Calling an audible here, hand this one off again to Howell. Howell gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Packers. Packers are going to leave it now at 34-9. So 4:14 left here as we're back on the field once again. Thunderbirds couldn't do anything on that drive. And if I'm not mistaken, I think they gave us field position after a fumble. So defense really stepping up here today as Marvel here is going to try to run on that one there. But that is going to be a loss of a yard by Riviz. So now we'll see a 2nd and 11. Marvel dropping back in the pocket. That one's going to be caught. That's going to be first down for the Packers as they now move on now to midfield. Of course, Marvel's really trying to take his time there and trying to call a decent running play here. That, you know, just because they're running the clock here doesn't mean they're going to necessarily win, or I think they will. Well, they're going to win this one, of course. But I guess I'm trying to say here is just try to play keep away here, and just not give them too much time where they can do something to at least try to get back in this game, because they are down by significant enough. But you want to keep them where they're at for this game. So we'll go to 2nd and 10. And play clock's running down to 7. You'll see a snap here, hand that one out to Alex again, and Alex running this one, and he'll be getting a gain of 8 on that play. Next place, 3rd and 2. Should be an easy one here if it's on the ground, which I would imagine would be. So we're doing a great job here moving the ball here with this gentleman in the backfield. And again, hand this one off there. Howell finds the line, first down marker there, and is there for another first down. So nice job there putting that one on the ground once again. Looks like they found pretty much their game plan now. We'll see how things work out. As we have a 1st and 10. And let's see if this run right here will help out and extend this even longer. So get to the 2-minute mark here in this one here. Don't have to do too much as we're getting now just near the minute mark. Hopefully, again, just convert for this 3rd down here. Keep the clock moving here. And Alex does a great job of that. He's been doing a great job on this drive here, which I believe we're getting close to our 10th play on this drive. And he is looking very sharp right now. 1st and 10, 50 seconds left. Hand this one off to Howell. Howell will run this one, and they'll say he gets 7 on the play. So we'll go to now a 2nd and 3. And again, Marvel doing a great job here playing keep away from the opposing team. As they go ahead and snap this right here. The clock is not moving. I don't think Marvel knows that. So, but he's going to try to do something here. As Howell here runs this one there. And that is going to go ahead and keep that clock moving. I think that might be it here for this one. As, yep, that is it. Going to be it for Marvel. As he has a pretty decent game here. 2 interceptions in this one, unfortunately. A fumble. But he goes 23 of 38, 332 with 16 carries. 108 yards and a touchdown, passing touchdown and a rushing touchdown in this one. So, of course, I think he would like to get away from throwing the interceptions there, as that makes it now, I believe, 18 now for the season. And what else? 22 touchdowns for 22 touchdowns passing for the year, and 5 touchdowns, I believe, on the ground this season. So, no, excuse me, three touchdowns on the ground here for this season. So there you see the final score. 34-9 is the final here in Omaha South, as the Packers get another win here and continue doing great things this season. Yes, let's take a look at the highlights here from this one. 4-star appearance, 4-star gets kind of a game here for him. There you see all the stats I already mentioned already. You see recruiting points at 95. And we'll take a quick look here at the team stats. And pretty much just a lopsided game here pretty quickly. And like I said, just the key thing about this one, the freshmen, a lot of freshmen and the sophomores had to play in this game. A couple juniors, but a lot of the upperclassmen that are the starters were out of this game because of dealing with legal issues pertaining to a drinking incident there at one of the Thunderbirds residents. But you see Washington offering a scholarship. You see Tennessee, Arizona State, and Ole Miss are going to offer him a chance to get a scholarship here. And we'll see which one he's going to add. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it's going to be, I think there's talks of him possibly maybe talking to Tennessee. And there you see this SEC squad. I think that'll be the third one that will be on his list for him for this season. So as you take a look at his ranking there, okay, maybe he wasn't inside the top 100 there. I might be mistaken there. He is at now ranked at 117 and then when the ESPN U150. And we'll be taking on Omaha Central. Or yes, our crosstown rivals. We'll see them in action. They are 4-3 for the season. And we'll see how this crosstown rivalry will be. A lot of people are really going to be excited for this one. This is the big game, one of the big games of the year they always look forward to, as the two schools here just within about 5 or 10 miles, about 5 miles from each other, are going to go head to head in this one. And looks like we'll be hosting this one, or excuse me, they will be hosting this one this year, as the Eagles are ready to go and see if they can knock off the undefeated Packers so far this season. So with that being said, that is it for this episode. We'll see what Myles will do, and we'll hear more about this crosstown rival game coming up in the next episode as we get ready for episode number 9 for week 8 of high school football here in Omaha, Nebraska. That's it for this episode of the Road to Glory series with Myles Marvel. If you guys enjoy this episode or this series, leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Also, if you happen to be new, hit that bell notification so you guys can be notified of this series or any other series here on the channel. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Discord. Links are down below in the description. Check out our Patreon page if you want to support the channel in that way. There's a link down below. And as always, keep yourselves really healthy, and I will see you guys next time.